together for 4 years. I thought I was doing everything right. I believed it was enough. But sometimes appearances are deceiving. At first I couldn't believe it. And then I realized she didn't fear me. I wanted to explode. I let her know I was aware of everything. Her reaction? Shock, fear. Okay, this is one of the craziest stories I've ever experienced. It's about betrayal, trust, and revenge, but not the kind you see in movies. Imagine finding out your girlfriend of 4 years is cheating with someone you both know, and instead of exploding in anger, you plot a plan that's calculated, precise, and unforgettable. The best part? It's all about power and control, and how staying calm can give you the upper hand. If you think you've seen cheating drama before, trust me, this one takes it to another level. Before we get started, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and comment. What would you do if you caught someone you loved cheating? I'd love to see your thoughts.
I should probably start by introducing myself. Call me Yen. I'm your typical guy next door type. Average build, clean, disciplined, ambitious. The kind of guy your parents would love. I was 34 at the time, working a high-pressure job, always busy, always chasing the next goal. I'd built a life I was proud of, a car, a condo, a six-figure salary. But the truth? My busy schedule may have cost me the one thing I couldn't buy: loyalty. Her name's Lara. She's gorgeous, confident, and effortlessly magnetic. People notice her the moment she walks into a room. We'd been together for 4 years. I spoiled her, planned all our trips, covered her son's expenses, and even gave her a little extra money for herself. But no matter what I did, I couldn't give her the one thing she wanted most: time. And that's where things started to unravel. We'd see each other mostly on weekends. Our dates were planned weeks in advance, like clockwork. I thought I was doing everything right, and for a long time, I believed it was enough. But sometimes appearances are deceiving. One weekend, Lara went on a trip with her friend Jay. Everything seemed normal until I noticed her Facebook was still logged in on her laptop. Curiosity got the better of me. I opened the chat history with Jay, and that's when I felt my stomach drop. Late night messages, flirting, and talk of encounters that went far beyond friendship. At first I couldn't believe it. I read them again and again. It wasn't just the betrayal, it was the casual way she described it, like it was nothing. And then I realized she didn't fear me. She didn't care about what I would think. I wanted to explode. I wanted to confront her on the spot, but I didn't. Instead, I took a deep breath. I forced myself to think clearly. I wanted a plan. I wanted her to understand the consequences, and I wanted to stay in control. What would you do if you saw this? Would you confront them immediately, or plan your next move? I decided to stay calm. I invited her for a movie date, acting like nothing had happened. She had no idea what I knew. After the movie, I suggested she come back to my place. And here's where I subtly flipped the script. I filmed a short video together, something innocent, something she would think was private, and immediately saved a copy before she could delete it. I didn't share it with anyone. That wasn't the point. The point was leverage. I wanted her to feel the anxiety of knowing I had proof. The knowledge that she couldn't control me, that alone gave me power.
At this point, the tension was unreal. Every text she sent after that, every glance, every smile felt calculated. And that's when I knew I had her right where I wanted her. A few days later, I confronted Jay, her friend who'd helped orchestrate all of it. Coffee, normal, casual, but I didn't waste words. I let her know I was aware of everything. Her reaction? Shock, fear, a little panic. She begged me not to confront Lara. She tried to justify what happened, but I stayed calm. I didn't raise my voice. I didn't yell. I simply set my terms. I made it clear that there would be consequences if this happened again. And believe me, she understood. This was about control, not anger, not revenge for the sake of revenge. Real power is staying calm, calculated, and letting people see that you're untouchable. Then came the confrontation with Lara herself. I told her everything I knew, not angrily, not shaming, calmly, simply stating facts. I had proof of what she did, the messages, the video, everything. She panicked immediately, begged, tried to justify herself. She even tried to manipulate me, saying she was sorry and it was only one time. But I didn't give in. I gave her a clear choice: earn forgiveness or face the consequences. At that moment, I realized something important. Betrayal isn't just about what they did to you. It's about what they think they can get away with. And if you let them off too easily, they'll never learn. What would you do if your partner begged for forgiveness like that? Comment below. I want to hear your take. Lara panicked, begged, tried to plead. I blocked her completely. Cut ties. No more calls. No more messages. Not even her family. I cut that off too. And the strangest thing, it felt liberating. A clean break. No yelling, no chaos. Just quiet, precise vengeance. It wasn't about humiliating her publicly. It wasn't about showing off. It was about reclaiming my power, my control, and my respect. By the end, she understood. Actions have consequences, and she couldn't manipulate me anymore. I walked away, calm, collected, and stronger than before. And honestly, that felt incredible. So that's the story of how I discovered betrayal, stayed calm, and got revenge, without losing control or dignity. Moral of the story? Trust is everything, and sometimes the best revenge isn't public shame. It's showing you're smarter, cooler, and completely untouchable. If you enjoyed this story time, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment below. What would you do if you caught your partner cheating like this? Stay tuned.